Once upon a time, a young man worked in a factory. His mentor, an experienced technician, taught him the importance of speaking less, doing more, and continually honing his skills in all aspects of the factory's operations. After 10 years, the old technician retired, and the young man became a technician himself. He approached his work with the same dedication and diligence imparted by his mentor. One day, he decided to visit his mentor. Upon seeing him, the old man noticed that the young man appeared unhappy and asked what was troubling him. The young man sighed and shared his concerns. "I have followed your instructions all these years. I keep quiet and focus on my work, no matter the assignment. I know I have performed well and learned all the available skills. However, I don't understand why my co-workers, who lack my experience and abilities, have been promoted while I remain in the same position and earn the same pay I had as your apprentice." The old man replied, "Are you sure you have become indispensable to the factory?" The young man nodded. "Yes." The old man paced thoughtfully before addressing the young man again. "You need to take a day off. Use any excuse you like. It's time for you to give yourself a break." Surprised by this advice, the young man reflected on it and realized it made sense. He thanked his mentor and quickly submitted a request for time off. When he returned to the factory after his day off, the manager called him into the office. The manager explained that things had not gone smoothly in his absence. Others had encountered many problems he usually resolved, and they had no idea how to handle them. Recognizing the young man's importance, the manager promoted him to senior technician as a gesture of appreciation. Grateful for his mentor's wisdom, the young man believed he had discovered the secret to success. From then on, whenever he felt undervalued, he would take a day off, and upon his return, the situation would improve. This pattern continued for months. One day, however, the young man found himself blocked from entering the factory. To his shock, he learned that his employment had been terminated. He couldn't believe it. Confused and disheartened, he returned to his mentor to understand how things had gone so wrong. "Why did I lose my job?" he asked, wounded pride evident in his voice. "Didn't I follow your instructions?" The old man shook his head. "Actually, you did not. You only heard part of the lesson. You understood that no one pays attention to a light bulb that is always on. It's only when it goes off that people notice and realize they've taken it for granted. However, you were so eager to apply this understanding that you left before hearing the second part." Second part? The young man began to realize he might have made a significant mistake. What was the second part? The mentor spoke slowly to emphasize his point. The second part, which is even more important, is that if a light bulb goes off too frequently, it will eventually be replaced with one that is more reliable. Who wants a light bulb that cannot consistently provide illumination? He continued, "In life, do you have friends and family members that you take for granted because they are always there for you? What happens if one day they are no longer around? Don't wait for that moment to recognize their importance. Appreciate them today for the good fortune of having them in your life. Also, don't allow yourself to be taken for granted. Continue to do your work diligently. Don't stop everything just because things aren't going your way. Find balance in your life, and life will reward you with balance in return." This is Today Motivation Stories by Derek Lin. Thank you for watching, and stay blessed.